Thank you, Mom. Let's try that again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, maybe, hopefully. Aha! Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Mom. Right, yes, it is important to turn the mic on when you go live. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome to practice, is what I was saying. And I was inviting everyone to pop on in the chat. Yes, we want to hear what people are saying. And as a matter of fact, I'm toying with the idea of maybe having some versions of these that are Zoom meetings, so that we can talk to each other. If that sounds interesting to you, put a yes in the comments, put a yes in the chat, whatever. Reach out to me, let me know, give me a thumbs up, all the good things, because I just absolutely love interacting with all of you, and having practice like this. I love doing it live like this because everyone from everywhere can come join. The recordings are always available so you can listen to them to your heart's content, and share them out with friends and family. So I think both platforms are great and we will figure out a way. Yes to the Zoom. So maybe we'll try some things. All right. Okay, just try some things like I'm trying out this new hairstyle. What do we think? I don't know. Okay. So I hope you're getting comfy and getting settled in as we're chatting, getting all ready for practice. I have got, thank you. Thanks, Danny. Yes to the hair, always to the hair. I always I don't know if you all are a put it up kind of person or a leave it down kind of person. If you have hair to leave up or put down, um, I always got to have it up. I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing for me. But anyway, um, so we're coming in, we're getting comfy, we're adjusting our hair, we're adjusting our clothes, we're getting ourselves where we want to be for the next little bit of time so that we're comfortable and relaxed. It has been, I don't know about you guys, the last couple of days, and I'm not a, I will say, I'm not a big like astrology person, but everyone said that everything is out of retrograde. And so that should mean things are like smoother. And I'm just here to say I am not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. So I don't know about you all. Let me know in the comments how you are feeling. But it's been a lot, just a lot the last couple of days. I feel as though I have many full-time jobs. I have my full-time job at work. I have my full-time job with this business, which I love with all my heart. I have a job as a caregiver, which has been quite busy recently, and all of the things. My life is very rich, and I'm so grateful for that. And boy, am I looking forward to practice tonight and with all of you. So if that resonates with you, you are in the right place. So I hope by now you are comfy and relaxed. And let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to do the sticker segment, which is one of my new favorite things. And actually, I'm not going to start with a sticker. I'm going to start with, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. I don't know if it's going to translate with the lighting, but I will try and then I'll just read it to you. So this wrapper from a chocolate company that shall not be named, because they are not yet a subscriber of the show. However, if said chocolate company, can you read that? It says, manifest it and you'll make it happen. Okay, it's not working with the camera. It says manifest it and you'll make it happen. Manifest it and you'll make it happen. So I absolutely love that. And if said chocolate company would like to be a sponsor of the show, I would be more than happy to have a talk with you. Manifest it and make it happen. You will make it happen. So some words of inspiration for you this evening. I did grab a sticker out that just sort of was popping out of the box at me. So I'm going to go ahead and just share this one with you. It says, Dear past, thank you for the lessons. Dear future, I am ready. Dear past, thank you for the lessons. Dear future, I am ready. Been doing that all week. The manifesting. Yes. I hope the manifesting. The manifesting. So I'm getting the sense of like transitioning and moving into just the messages, right? And the opportunities that seem to be coming and different things. Yes, this is a good thing. We're manifesting. We're moving into abundance and expansion and health and wellness. And maybe it's a little choppy and maybe it's a little chaotic and intense. And maybe it's all for our highest and best good. So let's pull one more. I'm going to pull a sticker. My friend Saide, who does just amazing pottery, suggested that maybe instead of a cardboard box that I leave on the floor, I invest in a bowl. And so, Saide, if you watch this, I would love to commission a bowl from you. What do we got in our sticker shoebox? Let's see. It feels good. This one. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we are being inspired. For those of you in perhaps the transition, in the chaos and the manifestation, the expansion, the hard parts, stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong. How do we do that? How do we do that when things are so intense? Leanne's here. Love the stickers. I think it's a linear bowl. Yes, yes. Let's do it. Oh, welcome. For those that are trickling in, we're doing sticker segment right now. We've got some words of inspiration from our stickers and our wrappers of the chocolate company that will remain unnamed for now. So come on in, get comfy. We're getting comfy. We're chit-chatting a little bit here before we dive into practice. Practice might be a little bit short tonight, which I'm kind of excited about because I think it's a really great example, and we'll see if that'll be true. But if it is, it'll be a really great example of how we can find some moments of relaxation in just a few minutes of our day. We don't need 30 minutes. We don't need 20 minutes. We can take just a couple of minutes to decompress a little bit, right? And we're going to use guided imagery tonight to help us do that relaxation. So I'm really excited for that. A lot of times our brains don't know the difference between us thinking about something and between us actually doing that thing, right? The same areas of the brain light up, whether we're experiencing it out here or in here, right? And so the power of guided imagery is that we do all the imagining and the thinking of these amazing things that we can enjoy and feel relaxed about. And then we actually get relaxed, right? So we don't have to go to the foothills of the mountains and sit at a lake and in the presence of a mountain. We can imagine it and feel the awe and experience the awe and the relaxation and the peace that comes with that. So our brains are so powerful. It's amazing. So yes, the science. I love our brains. One day I will show you. I've got all of these, like I collected them from a bunch of conferences, all these like squishy, like stress balls, but they're brains. Okay, maybe that's weird. Anyhow, so just coming in, our brains and bodies are so powerful. 100% agree, Leanne. 100% agree. And that's why we're here tonight. That is why we're here tonight. So I'm going to go through the stickers and / wrapper one more time, and then we will settle into practice. So as a reminder, take what you need, leave the rest here. I will flash it up one more time, but again, I don't think you'll be able to see it. And let me just remind myself what it says. This says, no, not going to work. Maybe. It says, manifest it and you'll make it happen. Manifest it and you'll make it happen. Dear past, thank you for the lessons. Dear future, I am ready. I am ready. And while you're manifesting and while you're ready to step into the future, stay strong. Stay strong, and you're going to stay strong by doing things like this, by coming to practice and taking care of yourself and taking care of your nervous system and relaxing and taking a moment for yourself while you're taking care of everyone else. And letting go of all of the bits and pieces and the big pieces and the hard pieces and just letting them fall away just for a few moments. I'm loving these. I love my little shoebox, right? You guys, who knew these little stickers could just be so inspiring and sometimes give us just what we need, right? I find that sometimes you'll look around and you'll read something and then it's like, wow, I just really needed to hear that today. I just really needed to hear that today. All right, so let's go ahead and settle in. I'm going to grab some water. Go ahead and do the same if that's good for you. I should have filled that before we started. It's all right. Okay. So maybe just having a breath, nice deep breath, and sigh it out. Roll out your shoulders a little bit, shake out your hands, take some of these movements your body might be asking for. Just letting out some tension, letting out some jitters, moving around, maybe rolling out your neck. I bring my attention to my feet on the ground and I instantly, almost automatically, I'm rolling out my ankles. And it always feels so good, that little stretch, right? Our feet are like this most of the day. And to just sort of like let them stretch. I curl my toes, let them stretch a little bit. Already feels nice. And just already, right? Already we're stepping into a mindfulness practice here as we tune into the sensations that we invite into our body by stretching or shaking. And I invite you now just to go ahead and tune in a little bit more, right? Tune in a little bit more. Roll your shoulders and tune into that sensation. What does that feel like? Maybe recognizing as you begin one movement, your body asks for another. And then giving yourself permission and your body permission to take that movement. Right? Ooh, wrists are cracking. Okay. Clearing your throat if you need. And when you're ready, coming into stillness. Again, this practice you can take however you want. So hopefully you're comfy by now, and that can be whatever position you like. I'm going to stay seated for this one as usual, feet flat on the ground, arms resting gently in my lap. Go ahead and close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, feel free to just take a soft gaze in front of you. And beginning to become aware now of your breath, your in-breath and your out-breath. Maybe taking a few big breaths here at the beginning. In through the nose, out through the mouth, if that's what you want, if that's what you need. Maybe just in through the nose and out through the nose. The key is to become mindful of your body and listen to what it's asking for. Maybe on your next exhale, letting those shoulders drop down away from your ears. Softening your brow, the muscles around your eyes, Relax your jaw. Unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And once again, letting those shoulders drop away from your ears. Just breathing here. Just breathing here. And now, bringing to mind an image of yourself standing in front of a doorway that leads outside. If there's a door there, go ahead and open the door. And taking in the scene in front of you, lush grass, blue sky, sun shining. Perhaps a path leading away from the door into the beautiful natural scene. Step outside and notice today is one of those perfect days. This is one of those days where the temperature is just right. The feeling of the sun on your face and your skin feels like magic somehow, warm and comforting. Perhaps there's a gentle breeze, just refreshing and soothing. Take a deep breath in and experience the fresh air. Notice your feet beneath you on the ground, on the grass, on the path, just noticing where you are, connected directly. Sorry about that. That was a sticker bowl. Connected directly to the earth. Taking another deep breath in of the fresh, clean air. And just fully taking in the scene. What sounds do you hear? Birds chirping, leaves rustling gently in the breeze, a babbling brook nearby. Perhaps just peace and quiet. To your right, you notice a bench. And if you choose, you can take a seat on the bench. You close your eyes. You feel the sun. You feel its warmth, comforting, relaxing your muscles, the warmth sinking into your bones. You take a breath, fully relaxed. You sense the bench supporting your back, underneath your sits bones, and your feet flat on the earth. And with your next breath, you just sink in to the bench a little bit further, allowing it to take your full weight, the full burden, allowing the tension to melt away. Taking another breath. And now, with your eyes remaining closed, you're opening to the scene before you of the beautiful landscape. You know that you have nothing else to do in this moment. There are no responsibilities or tasks. The only thing you need to do is breathe. And with each breath, you feel rejuvenated, restored, relaxed. Just breathing. And for a few more breaths, attend to this scene with all of your senses. The feeling of the sun, the breeze, the ground, the bench, the sounds of nature all around, the scent of fresh air. Is there something you might even taste or smell? And the beautiful scene that you can see before you. Peaceful, calm, just breathing. Coming back to your senses, sensing every part of the scene, allowing it to relax you more and more deeply. And now, if your eyes were not already closed, closing them here, bringing your awareness to your breath, your in-breath and your out-breath. Aware of the air, breathing in through your nose, filling your chest and belly, breathing out. And as we move into the last part of practice tonight, we find a few moments of gratitude to yourself or aloud. Repeat after me. I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful I showed up for practice tonight. And when you're ready, beginning to take a few small movements, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, stretching if you need to stretch, maybe giving yourself a hug. I invite you to bring a smile to your face, small one or a big one, whatever feels good to you. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the room where we started. How are we feeling? How was that? I feel pretty relaxed. I like to go vivid. That's awesome. I'm so glad. I think a lot of it reminded me of how it feels actually going out and sitting in nature, in the woods. Yeah, it was great. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, and just a few moments, right? I think we still ended up doing that for what, 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 10. I didn't quite keep track of time, but for a while, right? And I think you could take any pieces of that and just take a few breaths with that imagery. I think the key here is to really experience it with all of your senses, right? So taking in that full scene, what do you see? What do you hear? For me, I think the key of like, what do I feel? The sun, the breeze, that part speaks to me quite a bit. What do you smell, right? The fresh air. And making sure that it aligns with what feels good to you, right? For me, that soft breeze on the skin, the fresh air of, the unfiltered wilderness, the sun, I don't know if you all can relate, but the sun on my face and my skin, it's going to be spring soon here in the Northern Hemisphere. We can feel it coming. The days are getting longer. And I just know that day is coming where we're going to step outside. The sun is going to be shining. We're going to feel it. It's going to feel warm. And it's just going to feel like a whole new season. We know we will have arrived in that springtime season. So hopefully this practice evoked some of that for you, gave you the opportunity to just use guided imagery to help you relax and just commit to a few minutes, right? We don't need to do full length practices. We can take a few minutes. So with that, I'm so glad you joined. Feel free to pop in the chat if there's anything else that you want to share. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from my end. Of course, you all know I am working on a program for caregivers, so that continues. I had the opportunity to support a family member today in some of their appointments, and it's just really eye-opening how many, thanks, Leanne. I'm so glad you came. It's just eye-opening, right? All of these experiences I get to have really just keep me in touch with what it is that caregivers really need, right? I don't know how many of us are caregivers in some capacity or another in the chat. But if you are, you probably know that there are things that we could really use to support us. I hope you find these practices to be one of those tools in your toolkit. So I will leave you with just the messages from our stickers once again, and a reminder that we have practice again, same time, same place next week. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'm getting better at saying that. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. It's good for the algorithm, they say. Manifest it and you'll make it happen. Dear past, thank you for the lessons. Dear future, I'm ready. Stay strong. Until next time, everyone, I'm so glad you were here, and I can't wait to see you next week. It'll be March. Bye.